So Sean, we're here at another trade show, needless to say, but one of the biggest concerns that Winsted and ourselves have is how do we take command centers and SOCs and integrate them and be able to take all the equipment that they put into those rooms and make them more flow simpler for the operators, but also able to take the system and upgrade it into the future.
You know, Tom, that's a big concern with a lot of control rooms that are out there right now, is that, you know, as they build these control rooms out, they don't think about the control room holistically, whether it's from the environment to the technology at the desk, the technology on the video walls, the console systems, the computer systems. There's so much stuff that goes into one of these control centers, and they're sometimes controlled by different budgets and by certain different groups within the company, and they wind up being very segregated.
Gotcha. And I know from my experience of command centers and control rooms, they don't think about the cooling, the lighting, they don't think about the monitors and how the technology even changed. I mean, I hate to say I'm one of the older guys in the industry, we use CRT monitors, and when we went from CRTs to flat panels, it was a redesign of a command center and control room. Now, we're not just looking at flat panels, now we're looking at monitor walls. And how do we incorporate those into the system?
Yeah, it's a good point. And as we're updating and refreshing technology constantly, that ability to be able to, remove things and reinstall them and update and add new equipment is something that's really important. And with Winsted, we're trying to build new flexible products that integrate all this technology in an easier way, that if you do upgrade to something else, a different monitor, one of these crazy new ultra-wide monitors or something like that, that we've got the products to be able to fit the solution, integrate it well with all the cabling and thinking about all those things from the integration standpoint, but also saying, okay, I don't want to replace the entire desk. How do I just, replace a couple things to make it work?
Yeah, and that's one of the big things that Winsted does make in all their products. Being able to take it and, keep the wiring concealed, being able to put different type of monitors, stack monitors, M-View monitor walls. And again, it's an approach that doesn't matter about the manufacturer of the monitor or even the monitor wall. You can bring anybody's in at that point and then basically integrate it into that room. So is there any product here today that really you're pointing towards as, hey, this is the future and where it's going?
Yeah, so there's a lot of products that are being shown today that are very node-based approach. So whether it's advanced KVM systems or some of these video wall processing systems, there's a lot of different types of things. But if you've got an older type system and you need to upgrade to one of these, or when the next version and flavor of this comes to pass, like we want to have all of the back-end hardware for the consoles to be able to support that, whether it's integrated, 19-inch rack, because everything's being rack mounted now. So having integrated rack mounts that can accept all these things, the new network switches, all of the things that they need to worry about there. But again, that way they can seamlessly and easily just bring in new equipment, take out the old, and put in the new.
Gotcha. And again, that building block approach, because we all know customers don't have this pocket of money that goes forever. So again, they're looking at how can I have this much money, what can I do to upgrade my system for that much? And hopefully I'll get more money next year, what can I do with that? So again, we're sort of consultants, or we help the consultants, we help the end users, we help the integrators with these solutions. So again, they're not backed into a corner that all of a sudden you go, you got to do a forklift now, and nobody ever wants to hear that because that usually is big dollars and cents. So, well, thank you so much, appreciate it.
Thank you, Tom.